Good morning. How you guys doing? What's up? I just wanted to take a second and just have like a moment of, just recognition and thankfulness. You guys, 6.5 years ago, I was on hard drugs. I was doing cocaine a lot. And one night I did too much and I was on the ground. I thought that I might die. And for the first time in my life, I really let go of my pride. I let go of my desires, my own wants in my life in general. And at the time I had somebody in my life telling me about this guy named Jesus, and I didn't take anything he said seriously. But that night when I OD'd and I'm laying there on the bathroom floor, it's about 3 a.m., December 9th, 2018, I'll never forget it. I just asked that Jesus guy to help me. And I didn't even say anything with my mouth. In my heart, I just said, like, I was done and I was willing, I was open to the truth, whatever it was. You know, and looking back now, it seems like one of the first times in my life I operated in full humility. And overdosing on crack will do that to you. Well, I mean, some people it will. Other people need to go a little deeper first, but you guys, when I did that, I felt this presence come into the room that changed my life forever. Something started at the top of my head, worked its way all the way down to my toes. I could feel all of the darkness inside of me, like anxiety and depression and hopelessness. And I could feel it inside of my body, almost like it was like physical. And I could grab it. And this presence comes into the room, starts at my head, works its way all the way down to my toes. And I felt all of it leave me, all of the darkness. I felt all of it leave me, and I just fell to my knees and I started crying like a baby because I had been touched by God. And it was very simple. It was nothing crazy, super celestial, or any dumb, weird spiritual words like that. It was literally just a kid coming home to his dad for the first time in his life and just feeling that hug, you know, that your dad would give you. That's that welcome home. I've missed you so much. I've never stopped thinking about you. I've never stopped wanting you. I've always been here for you feeling. And it changed my whole life. I felt hope inside of my chest for the first time in a long time. And like a lot of you have, growing up, I went through some things that I didn't quite appreciate. That kind of sucked. And you know, things that you hope that no young people would have to go through. And you know, the truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter if you've been through traumatic experiences according to what a doctor would deem traumatic, or if you've been through things that just were really hard on you or confusing, or I mean, really anything. You know, we all have bags, we all have things, we've all gone through things, but Jesus is willing to take all of it away from you, and he will come in and give you hope and peace and joy and a security in the knowing that there is a beautiful future for you. That is a promise. I am living proof of it. And so now I'm sitting here on this beautiful hillside and looking around at all the things that deep down in my heart I know I don't need. But I'll never forget, and I'll never stop telling you guys every day of my life that Jesus is so good. He's so good and he's real. I didn't have some crazy spiritual moment, you guys. This was an experience unlike anything that could be explained. And countless people around the world have confessed to feeling similar things. But none of them lead to selflessness unless it is Jesus. Everything else, every other religion, all the other things, all the practices, it's all about pumping yourself up in some way, shape, or form, earning it, becoming good enough. It's simple. God made everything and it's beautiful. Go outside and look at a flower. Really look at it. Take a second and go outside and look at the stars with a young child, and let's just hear them speak about them. There's a good God who loves you, and his name is Jesus. And he just doesn't want some of you. He wants all of you. And what he'll do with all of you is 10 billion times more than you could ever imagine or do for yourself. I promise.